In this video, I'll be showing you how to create door and window schedule in Revit. At the end of this video, you should be able to create door and window schedule like this. And the way I go about it is, I started using AutoCAD before Revit. So I have already got my template, the template that I normally use for my door and window schedule in AutoCAD. So because I have this, I don't need to start creating a new template in Revit anymore. So I simply import this template into Revit, and I am going to show you now how to import any of your templates from AutoCAD to Revit. You can also import it to Revit and use it there so that you complete all your working drawing in Revit. And without further ado, let me show you how to import it to Revit. I'm going to highlight this template now completely. I leave out the title block. I only highlighted the template and type WB, and the moment I type WB, I will see the blue block here and click on it so that I will take it to a fresh page. And this one is already in millimeter. Click on this button and I will go to the folder I want to save it in. Let me go to the folder I want to save it in. This is the folder I want to save it in, and give it a name. Door and window schedule template. Door and window schedule template. And this is the AutoCAD version that I'm going to save it in. I'm saving it as version 2017 and hit save. Then click OK. And you see that it's already saved as a new file. And alternatively, one of my students asked a question that when she typed WB, that WB block did not appear. And if that happens in your own case, then what you are going to do is, if I highlight it now and right click, you will see copy, clipboard, then copy. That means I want to take it to a fresh page and open a new AutoCAD file. Okay, this is a new AutoCAD file. Then I'm going to paste it using the same format. That is the best way of going about it. I'm not using any shortcut. You follow keyboard, you right click and follow clipboard, then paste. I will simply drop it here. Okay, this is my template now. Is in a new AutoCAD environment. Okay, so if you have this, you can now click on this application menu and click save as, and select the same folder I want to save it in. Let me select the folder I want to save it in and look for the folder. This is the folder, and this is door and window schedule template. Okay, and I'm going to give this one 2. It's still the same thing. So you hit save. You still have the same result as you have in the first instance. Okay, so now we have successfully copied it to a new file. Now let's go to our Revit. Let's go to our Revit. I've already launched Revit. Okay, this is our Revit file, and I want to import that door and window schedule template to this file, to this project. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go to, if you go to your project browser, you will see schedules and quantities. I'm going to right click on it and select new schedule and quantity, and I'm going to click OK. Sorry. Okay, so the first thing I will do is I'm going to go to my project browser, right click on legend and select new legend, give it a name as door and window schedule, and press OK. Okay, please enter the scale value as an integer of this. Okay, I need to enter a scale here. I will enter scale 1 to, let's say 1 to 100, and press OK. All right, so this is a new legend. Okay, so on this legend I am going to import that template I got from AutoCAD before. So while I am here, I'm going to click insert, go to modify, then you go to insert, and you will see import card, then click on it, go to the folder you save your AutoCAD template in before, and here is the folder, and here is that template. Click on it, then here you leave the color as preserved, meaning you have the same color as you have from AutoCAD. Then the import unit, take it to millimeter so that you have the same unit from AutoCAD. Okay, then the next thing is positioning. On the positioning, I would like to use manual center, and having set all that, we are good to go. Click open, and it should be set to import to this legend. Now it's loading. Okay, here it is. You can see it here. You can see I can position it anywhere I want to position it because I chose manual center. So I'm going to drop it here. Okay, so you can see I have dropped it here. Okay, now there are some things I may likely do here. You see the color of the text is green, and I don't want it to be green. I want it to be black. So what I would do is to select it and explode it, and click on this explode. Then let me start with partial explode. Okay, now you can see I should be able to edit this text like I do in Revit. I can work on this text to my taste and give it a space. Okay, if the size is too big, you select the text and edit it, reduce the text size. You can see it's 4.7. let me reduce it to 3 mm, 3.00, and click OK. Okay, it's now sizable. Then I can align it properly so that it can fit in. Okay, then these ones are looking small, so I'm going to increase their size. I'm going to increase the size. If you look at it, see the name here. Let me increase the size of this one small. Increase the size to text size. Okay, it has the same name with this. So what I would do is to give it a different name, and let me duplicate it and give it schedule. You can give it any name you want. Schedule label, and click OK, so that I can tamper with the size. I want it to be a little bit bigger, and click OK. You can see that one is bigger. Now let me make this as big as 4.5 and click OK. Okay, so it's bigger now. Now I can select all these ones, select all of them, and take it to the one you have just done, schedule label, and they will all have that same size. Then this one that is not staying well, I'm going to increase it and double click here and backspace, then hit your space bar so that they will be on the same line. Okay, so even this one, you can still do the same thing here. You select the text and grab this, then double click, backspace, and press your space bar to align it to make it be on the same line. Okay, so now we have gotten our template. The next thing I will do is to bring in our own window in Revit. This window you are seeing are gotten from AutoCAD, and that is not the one we are using in this project. So we have gotten our template. The next thing is how to bring in our window, and before I go into that, I will remove all this window from AutoCAD. I will delete all of them. delete all of them. Even this door, I'm going to delete it. I don't know how your own template look like. You can design your own template. You can even design it here. If I pick annotate now, I select my line. This is my detail line. I select rectangle, then I start drawing. You can do your template here. Draw what you like. Whatever you can draw in AutoCAD, you can draw in Revit. As simple as that. You can draw your template here. Okay. So once you are done with your template, then I believe having text in your template will not be a problem, because I've already taught you how to write text in Revit. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is to bring in our doors and windows. Okay, but before we bring in our doors and windows, you must have tagged your door and window. I showed you how to tag your door and window in one of the videos. So let me see how I can bring window into this template. I am going to go to my project now. This is my project. If I go to the floor plan, for instance, this is my door 1. If I select this door, I've already tagged it as door D1. I've tagged it as D1. I click on edit, and here under the type, I will give it as the same D1 and click OK. Click OK again. Okay, now I know my D1. Then I am going to look for the name. This is the name. Take note of the name. If possible, you can write it on a piece of paper so that you don't forget it. This is M_double uneven. I'm going to write it on a paper so that I don't forget the name. Okay, this is the name. I am going to go to my legend, which I named as door and window schedule before. This is it here. Double click and enter into it. And now I am inside our door and window schedule. Okay, so I want to place that door here. I want to place the image here. So what I would do is go to family. Go to family. You may see your family like this. Family is under project browser. Click on this plus icon to expand it. This is the first thing is you look for door. We are under door now. Expand it. When you expand it, then look for M, which is the beginning of the name, followed by double, then followed by uneven 24. Then you can see this is the family. The one we deal with before doesn't have fixed light, so this is with ribbed. This is the one we are dealing with. This is it. Then expand it. When you expand it, our size from what we have before is 1200 by 2100. This is it here. You can see it here. You can see the name here. This is the name we have before. You can see why I ask you to write it down. Otherwise, you may forget the name. You may not be able to recall exactly. And if you don't recall exactly, you will not get it exactly. So this is the exact door we have there. And what I will do now is simply press your mouse and drag it to this space. If you drag it to this place and you click, you have dropped it. Then you can click on arrow to escape from that command. Okay, so you can see it is showing the floor plan of that door, but what we actually want is the elevation. So I'm going to select this door, and if you select the door, you will go to the property palette. You will see view direction is in floor plan now. So I'm going to click on this space to expand it. Then I will select front elevation front, and hit apply. And the moment you do that, it will show the elevation of that door. Okay, now we have been able to bring in this door, the image of this door successfully. Then you can add your dimension to it. And make sure the dimension you are using is the right dimension. This dimension is too big for this. You can see this is a site. I don't want to use site. I'll use a floor dim and try it. Okay, floor dim is not bad. Okay, so I've been able to bring in this door. Let's do the same thing to the second door, to door 2. This is door 2. I will go to the floor plan of my project and look for door 2. Where is door 2? Okay, this is door 2. Select it. Take note of the name, which is 900 mm door PST Peter. Okay, that is the name. Then we are going to go down to our family, and on the family we are going to look for door. This is door. Then under the door we are looking for 900 mm. This is 900 mm. Then door PST. This is it here. If we expand it, we only have one type there. Okay, so we are going, sorry, I'm supposed to be okay. So now that I am on my window schedule, I am going to go to the family. Okay, then under the door, let's look for door. Okay, this is our door. Then let's look for that 900 mm door PST Peter. This is it here. We only have one type here, so I'm going to drag it to this space. I want to place it and drop it. Okay, this is it. Okay, it's still on. Select this arrow to exit, then select the door again. Go to the property palette. On the view direction, select this place and select elevation front and hit apply. Okay, so that is our door. This is it here, and you can place your dimension. There so that they will be able to know the size of the door. Anyhow it is, you can work on the dimension to make it exactly 900. I don't want to do all that now. You know how to solve that. Okay, so I've been able to dimension it. Then this one, you can always fix this one later. It's not properly locked, that is why you're having this. We can fix it. Okay, let's go to our window. To place our window 1, let's go to the floor plan of our project and let's look for window 1. This is window 1, W1. That is our W1. Okay, when you have seen your W1 like this, select it, then take note of the name. This is the name here. The name is Mano. W concept 1800 by 1000. That is the name. Okay, let's go to our legend, which is our door and window schedule. Then we can move this one out a little bit. It's looking small for that window. Then we can move all of them out to give space for that door. Okay, all right. Okay, let's bring in that door. Sorry, window. That window. Let's bring in that window. We will go to under window. Let's look for window. Window is almost at the last part. This window, we are going to expand it, and if we expand it, we are looking for Mano. Where's Mano? Okay, this is Mano W. This is it here. Then concept, let's open it up. We have so many concepts here, but the one we are looking for is 1800 by 1000. 1800 by 1000. This is it here. So I'm going to press it, drag it to this place, and the moment you drag it and place it, you will see that it will first of all show the floor plan. Then go to the property palette and change it to front elevation. Okay, so this is the front elevation, and here you are going to place your dimension. You place your dimension, the dimension of your door, and you can dimension it the way you want it. If you want the dimension to show like this, it's okay. Take it to the right dimension. Okay, can select it, create similar. Okay, then if this size is not reading what you want, I can forge it. To forge it is simply select the dimension, double click on that value, then select replace with text, then type the height you want. The height is supposed to be 1800. Then put add space and add dots to it. Click OK. You can see it's reading what I want now. Okay, even without tampering with the window, it's reading exactly what I want. Okay, so that is how you are going to do for all other windows and the doors. And I'm not going to take time to do all that now. It is a repetition, so there's no need to go all that. Okay, so I hope this video benefits you. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video. Bye.